Remember how I said I was going to be slowing down on buying books? Yeah, survey says that was a lie. Welcome back to Andrew's Wizardly Reads. And as always, I'm Andrew. And today, I've got another book review for you. But before we get into that book review, make sure you are liking and subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you get regular updates for when I put out new content. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And occasionally, if I have a little extra content, I'll sprinkle that in somewhere throughout the week. Usually a Thursday. Now that said, guys, this is what I would consider a book called Too Far. I easily have 40 plus books here. Luckily, some of those are Kindle. And yes, I am going to be talking about my Kindle purchases first, so that you don't judge me. But first, you know, my collection has grown so much over the last few months, and I know I said I was going to be slowing down, and I have slowed down on buying books, but I'm still going to probably have monthly hauls. I just don't think there's a way I can avoid it. So on Kindle, what did I get? Well, I got on Kindle, let's see, yes. So I don't know if you can see these right here. I got all 9 of the Will White Cradle series that are currently out. I believe on Memorial Day, he released those for free. So of course I was gonna get them for free. 9 books for free. 000. Yeah. I'm buying them. I got The Voice of War by Zach Argyle. I don't remember buying this. I don't know what it's about, but I have it. I got The Atlantis Gene by being prompted by Leslie from the Nerdy Narrative. She is a bad influence, and I wish her to keep it up. I got Talinder's Guest by another booktuber that I know, Emme. And I got the Cold Vengeance trilogy, also by Rob J. Hayes. That is, I believe it's his original trilogy. He released that, I think, on his birthday, also for free. So I got that trilogy for free. I got all 5 of the Nightmareland Chronicles by Mr. Daniel Barnett. And I got, let's see, did I buy anything else? Yes, she's probably going to be very, very upset with me for bringing this up. But I also got Azurite by my good friend Megan from Megan's Reading Revelations. That's right, Megan, I bought your book. You thought you could hide it from me. I've known you for months and you never told me you had a book. And I bought it. And I'm going to read it and I'm going to review it. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I also bought A Plague of Giants by Mr. Kevin Hearn. That is all my Kindle purchases. Don't judge me. I have a problem. I'm seeking help in Book Buyers Anonymous, which you can find in the Wizardly Duo Discord. We are a group of like-minded individuals who have a book buying problem. The only difference is that we enable each other. That's right. You want to buy books? We'll convince you to do it. Another one that I purchased this month. I saw that Alan from the Library of Allenxandria absolutely loved Guns of the Dawn by Mr. Adrian Tchaikovsky. And so I went ahead and purchased a copy. The problem with this copy is that I bought this off of Better World Books in very good condition. And I can play Braille music on the spine. It is so busted and broken. This was a used library copy. There's tape on the cover. I as gently as I could, I removed that little card, but it left a line there. The pages in the back are torn. So I am going to be donating this copy or selling it to my half-price bookstore and buying another copy of this because I can't live with this in my collection. I also, as gifts, and one of these gifts is already actually on loan. My daughter's babysitter saw the book and was like, hey, can I borrow that? And I was like, yeah, sure. And that was Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. But these 5 books, including Fahrenheit 451, came from my good buddy Narsil, one of the moderators in the Wizardly Duo Discord. He sent me the Kingkiller Chronicles, which I DNF'd Wise Man's Fear, but if he was going to send it to me, I was willing to give it a second shot. And then, yes, he broke the spine because he says he threw it across the room because he was mad at it. Don't throw books, man. It'll be all right. He also sent me Salem's Lot and the H.P. Lovecraft Great Tales of Horror by Fall River Press, which I think this is just Barnes & Noble. I am super excited to get to these. I don't know when I'm going to fit them in, but thank you. I really appreciate you sending these to me. All right, there are so many books here, guys. So many books. You go there. Behave. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show these in one giant clump. Oh, no. No falling. No. All right, I bought also from the Library of Allenxandria. I was talking to him about Flintlock Fantasy and how much I loved Powder Mage, and he mentioned that he loved the Shadow Campaigns by Mr. Django Rexler. And so, just based on that recommendation alone, I went and got all 5 in the better editions that are not the US editions, because if you've seen the US edition covers, they is ugly. They is bad. They is no. I don't want them. And I actually had to go out and buy these 2 editions, books 4 and 5, which also I got from Better World Books, and these spines are completely destroyed. Which makes me incredibly sad, but these 3 are pristine. So, thank you for the recommendation, Alan. I look forward to getting to these, because I just finished the 6th book in the Powder Mage world, and I absolutely loved it, and I love me some Flintlock Fantasy. Alright, you, over here. Down, Fido. Okay. Then because I've been making my way through in chronological order, Mr. John Gwynn's works, I also went ahead and got The Shadow of the Gods. And if you know anything about this cover art, it's got that big old dragon on the cover with that itty bitty man. I missed the big old hype of this book because I refused to let it jump the line for me. I actually instead read a Time of Blood in the month of May instead of reading Shadow of the Gods, and then this month I am reading A Time of Courage. And so after that I can read The Shadow of the Gods, which I'm super excited because Mr. John Gwynn already has the 2nd book in this series done. So I've got that to look forward to. And then this series, I still haven't read anything by this author. And yet, based off of a recommendation from my good friend Megan, from Megan's Reading Revelations, I went ahead and picked up the whole Draconis Memoria trilogy by Mr. Anthony Ryan. I don't really know anything about this. Obviously, it's got something to do with dragons. I mean, why not? Because just cool covers, and I've heard a lot of good things about Mr. Anthony Ryan. And so these are just books that I am super excited to get to. Alright, and you know what? I didn't show you all the covers for these Shadow Campaigns. I'm going to go ahead and do so real quick, because why not? We're all here for the love of books. So there's the 1,000 Names. The Price of Valor. And then book 3 is The Shadow Throne. Don't fall over. I hate when my books fall over. Book 4 is The Guns of Empire. And thanks to Better World Books, I had to glue the spine back on. And The Infernal Battalion. Beautiful covers. Beautiful covers. And then let's do these 3. Now, this is making me super sad because 2 of these I got off a book outlet, and that is more Adrian Tchaikovsky, which I also haven't read, and I now own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books of his. Still haven't read a word. And in fact, I'm already planning on buying Shadows of the Apt because of a great recommendation from Domnish. I trust Domnish's opinion, and I'll go ahead and link his channel down below. He did his bookshelf chore, and I want that man's collection. But basically, these don't match. It makes me sad. I got this one off a Book Depository and these two off a Book Outlet. They were both listed. They were all listed as paperback and from Penn Macmillan, so I thought they would be the right size. They're not, but that's going to be the gorgeous Tiger and the Wolf. I think this is called Echoes of the Fall, I believe it's called. Which one is this? I believe this is book 2, The Hyena and the Hawk. And The Bear and the Serpent. So it always bugs me when my books don't match, but I mean, I don't really have any recourse for buying new copies. Alright, let's see. I've got these two. This I received as a winning a giveaway from Drew's Book Reviews, and that he did his birthday giveaway. I'll go ahead and link his channel down below as well. I'll link all the booktubers that I mentioned down below so that you can check out their channels. So that is going to be the collected works of the Hitchhiker, the ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide for the Galaxy. I believe this is the 42nd anniversary edition. And yeah, this is by Mr. Douglas Adams. It has got the first 5 books in bind-up. I've only read the first one of this, but I loved it. But it's been a couple of years, so I may need to do a reread and then just start dropping reviews for these as I go through them, because I know Drew wants me to do so. So thank you, Drew. I absolutely love this edition. And then this is another Book Outlet buy. This was literally just an impulse buy. I believe this is a sci-fantasy trilogy. I do know that Pete from the Ponderings of Pete has this as well, so I may try and peer pressure him into a buddy read. I don't know. I don't know what that was. But that is the Fated Sun trilogy by C.J. Sheria? C-H-E-R-R-Y-H. I don't know how to pronounce that. But look at this. He's super, super cool. He's got a sword. He's in the desert. He's wearing black. It's probably a bad idea because, you know, black absorbs heat. And, yeah. Anyway. And then I've already mentioned that I got these on ebook because of the sale. But literally 2 days prior to that, I received a gift from a man known as the Boiled Jellyfish. And this is a member of my Discord. He said he wanted to send these to me just as a thank you for the content that I've been putting out. And I really appreciate him sending me these. He sent me the first and second book of the Cradle as well in physical edition, and then notified me 2 days later when the entire series went on sale for free. And I actually love these so much. They feel really good in the hand. They're nice and floppy. I just love that sound. They're nice and glossy. And, you know, they're not too big. So I might go ahead and collect all of these on physical edition slowly over time. But I just absolutely love these. And I was thrilled when I received them. So thank you. I've got another gift here. I should have probably done all the gifts in one go. This was literally, it was my daughter's first birthday this month. And one of the mods in the Discord, Petrik, he was just like, you know what? I'm going to send you a book so that you then have more money to buy books for your daughter, which I've done. They're just upstairs, and I should have probably grabbed them. But that is going to be Winds of Strife is what he sent me by U.G. Gutman. I do know that he made some rounds on the Self Pub Inn, I believe is the name of that Discord. And they helped like finalize the cover, I believe is what I heard Leslie say from the Nerdy Narrative. And, you know, Pete from the Ponderings of Pete then did a review for this, and with everybody just started talking about it. By everybody, I mean Leslie and Pete, two people who I really, really respect. And so then, blue, black, Strife? The blue, the black, the Strife. You know how I feel about blue-black covers. Blue-black covers are so cool. It's probably my favorite combination. So this is now going to be referred to as, instead of Winds of Strife, the blue, the black, the Strife. I have heard good things about this from Pete, and I want to go ahead and read this. Eventually, once I whittle down that giant mountain of a TBR with my half-broken pickaxe. You are starting to lean, and I don't like that. All right. Another one. This was... I gotta just say thank you to Raul from Raul Reads for sending this to me. because the book is absolutely just gorgeous. This is The Engineer, a Chronicles of Akaton story. And it's also got it's got really cool illustrations, and it's got these cool between sections where, see that. And it's just really, really cool. This is a sci-fi, and this is what I would classify as a sci-fi romance novel. I read this as the inaugural book for Howdy Partners Book Club by Raul Reads. And I'll go ahead and once again link the interview with the author that we did and discussion with Mr. Darren Hanshaw up in the cards. So you can go ahead and check that out. It was a lot of fun. And I just absolutely... There were certain aspects of this book that I didn't love while I was reading it. But then, here I am a month later going, you know what? I actually really enjoyed that read. So it's a book that kind of grew on me as I was reading it. And Mr. Hanshaw said that he is close to being done with the second book. And so I am looking forward to getting that edition, especially if it's as beautiful as this one is. All right, then I got these two because I happen to be in the Slowly Read Discord, which they've got this author in their Discord. And I saw him post, hey, these are now available. And I went, ooh, shiny pretty must have. Ooh, shiny pretty must have. And that's going to be Mr. Michael R. Fletcher and the Path, I think this is the Path to Ascendancy or the Obsidian Path or something trilogy that he is still working on. But this is the hardcover, naked, just no slipcover, the Blackstone Heart and She Dreams in Blood. These books are just absolutely beautiful. And they feel great in the hand. These were made for reading. I've heard nothing but great things about these absolutely awesome grimdark stories, and I cannot wait to read these and review them on the channel. Whenever that is, I need to get my pickaxe fixed because that mountain is about to crush me. And then this is why I shouldn't read book haul videos. I don't remember the name of the content creator who showed this. I really should have written it down. But basically, my brain went haywire when she held up this book, and I went, oh, shiny! And then had to have it. And that's the Illumicrate edition of The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. It's got the red sprayed edges that are just deep red. It's just so pretty. I had to go on eBay to get this. Mainly because when I went on Illumicrate, they were like, yeah, we don't sell that anymore. And I was like, oh. And then I went and tracked it down. But it's got just this beautiful naked hardcover. Oh, that's just black matte. And then it is, of course, signed by the author. So I have seen this book making the rounds around BookTube. And so my curiosity is, in fact, piqued. Consider my appetite whetted. I do want to get to this book eventually, but this edition was just something that was just too pretty to pass up. So that is The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. All right, what else do we have here? I won a Barnes and Noble? Yeah, I won a Barnes and Noble gift card this month by David DeMarco, I believe. No, Decero. David Decero. And I'll go ahead and link his channel down below. And with that, I was able to buy A Trouble with Peace by Mr. Joe Abercrombie. This is book number 2 in The Age of Madness. And this is a signed copy. Which, Joe Abercrombie does the smallest signatures on his books. But because I bought this, I absolutely fell in love with this. I just couldn't pass it up. I then went and bought A Little Hatred by Mr. Joe Abercrombie, book 1 in The Age of Madness in hardcover. This one is not signed, but that's fine because I still really want to read this now. So thank you, David. Okay, this stack. So the group that I am involved with in the Don't You Fall. For the Dragonlance Readathon, we're called the Kryn Crew on our Voxer. Let's see if I can remember everybody. There's Christy Lewis from Dostoevsky in Space, Klaus from the Contradictorian, We've got Noah from Those Who Read Must Converse. We've got me, of course. We've got Pete from the Ponderings of Pete. We've got Kate from the.almost.book.doctor. We've got Johanna. We've got Sarah from Raul Reads, who just swept Book Jeopardy. Huzzah! Go Team Zeus! We've got... Who am I forgetting? Evie from She Is Only Evie. Can't forget Evie. And then we've also got, I believe Ian Porter just joined us as well. And then listening in and joining in on the discussion, but not the read-along, is Mr. Alan Walker from Alan of the Library of Allenxandria. And that said, they had mentioned another series by Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman. And then I'd also gotten recommendations from other people after I said it was one of my childhood favorites. And so I went on eBay and found the entire 7-book set new in mass market paperback. And that is going to be the Death Gate Cycle. Hold on, don't fall. And I got all 7 of them. And let's see, that's Volume 3, Volume 2. So starting with Volume 1, we have got The Dragon Wing. We had mentioned that we might be interested in keeping the group together to do a read-along of these as well. And so I just had to have the books just in case. So that's Dragon Wing. These actually have really cool cover art. Book 2 is going to be Elven Star. This one's a little underwhelming, but Elven Star right there. Keep the light out of there. We've got Volume 3, which is Fire Sea. This is probably one of the coolest ones. See that big old dragon coming out of lava with the tiny little dude? Yeah. Volume 4 is Serpent Mage, another little kind of underwhelming one. I'm going to put that one over there. And then I've got the Hand of Chaos. Looks like a little ghost dragon. No idea what's going on there. We've got Into the Labyrinth. And we've got The Seventh Gate. So it looks like there are tons of dragons in this series. And I cannot wait to get into these. Additionally, we also talked about possibly reading one of the original Drizzt trilogies, and specifically The Legend of Drizzt. And so I got these as well as a gift from my mother-in-law for doing work around her house. Basically, if I tell my family members and friends, if you need handyman work, which I'm actually fairly handy, I will work for books. So I went ahead and got these in mass market paperback. We got Homeland, Exile, and Sojourn. Right there, Sojourn. This helps if I don't cover up the name. Alright, and then I've got one final book to talk about. And this one is one I already had on Kindle. But again, this was another will work for books. I had a friend who needed just various stuff done around his new apartment. So I was like, you know what? Go ahead and buy me this book. Because I saw how pretty it was. And yeah. And that's going to be Dragon Mage, which I first learned about from Petrik on Petrik's channel, I think like 3 or 4 months ago. I think he did a cover reveal for this. But what's cool about this is not only does the dust jacket feel like really durable, but when you take off the dust jacket, that's where the magic is. Go ahead and set that to the side. And we've got right there. This is the naked hardback Dragon Mage by M.L. Spencer. It's just so beautiful. It is an absolute chunker of a book. So I don't know when I can possibly fit this in, but I've been seeing people starting to get a hold of it. So maybe I can force a buddy read. But it looks like it's got 99 chapters. And so I got 99 chapters, but a book ain't one. I don't know. I forced it. Let me have this. Just let me have it. That's it, guys. That is all the books that I acquired and purchased in the month of May 2021. As you can see, I have absolutely no self-control. I'm not even sorry. I'm probably going to do it again. Maybe not to this degree. I need to calm down. I know I said that I would probably be moving to quarterly book hauls after this, and I think that was a lie. I'm a lying liar who lies. And yeah, I already probably have 15 books lined up for June that I haven't even received yet. So I can definitely say that there will be a June 2021 book haul. But after that, You see where this is going? After that, I need to slow down. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Anything could happen. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of my haul. And check the link down below for the link to the Wizardly Duo Discord. Go ahead and jump on in. I'd love to see you there and to chat. So, that said, guys, that's the end of the book haul. Till next time, stay magical. Peace out. Bye.